Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 19 of the Eye of the Hurricane podcast. The music you just heard is called Dubstep, courtesy of bensound.com. My name is Chris Robinson, aka Hurricane. You can follow me on Twitter at Hurricane_SXE. And sitting in here with me today we have...
Cody, aka Weebo. You can follow me on Twitter at Weebo_Smash.
Matt, Domain on Twitter. And back from the dead is...
Debo Assassin. I came down the stairs. You weren't here, though. I think you were recovering from some tragic accident that you were in. I think it had to do something with an Alaskan fire dragon again.
He was actually on the last two episodes, though.
So
you also used the came down the stairs excuse 3 episodes ago when it was me and you by ourselves.
that's right, I did, didn't I? I felt hurt, man. When he said it, man, I was like, I'm hurt. Because he's right, though. Like, Richie Cunningham's brother went up the stairs and never came back.
Yep.
So
he jumped off the roof.
All 4 of us are together again for the first time in, what, about 5 episodes?
Probably, yeah.
Something like that.
And Jaren is a silver headband away from being Luke Cage today.
Who is in Jessica Jones?
So is
You're
that
Jessica Jones?
I wish I could be in Jessica Jones.
Oh, Luke Cage is in Jessica Jones multiple times in the first few episodes.
Ew.
Ooh.
I've only seen the first episode, so no spoilers.
I haven't watched any of it.
Neither have I.
It's really good.
It's
amazing. I'm up to episode 6, and it makes me fear my Doctor Who 50th anniversary poster because I can't look at David Tennant the same way again. He's terrifying in that.
You can't fap to him anymore?
I never fapped to David Tennant.
Sure you have.
He has the Brad Pitt posters, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you have Brad Pitt posters.
2.
I have a Fight Club poster and I have an Inglourious Bastards poster.
Oh, you can't fap to that.
Oh, he can.
I thought you were just talking about like Brad Pitt, like all naked and oily. Maybe I'm thinking about my posters.
Although, after I said that on last week's episode, my friend Ryan texted me in the middle of the week and was just like, so, Brad Pitt, huh?
I still have that Troy poster if you want it.
I'm okay.
Come see me after the show.
Speaking of shows that we've been watching, have any of y'all watched Into the Badlands?
Yes, we've been watching it.
It's amazing.
I love that show.
Oh, yes.
And I've only seen 1 episode.
Did you not see it yesterday's?
No, so I'm moving. I finally got moved. Everybody, give it a round of applause for that.
Quietly.
It only took 3 seasons.
Yeah. And so, of course, I had to unhook my cable box and stuff like that to get my TV stand out. So I didn't get to record it, but I will be on demanding that and The Walking Dead.
Right on.
ASAP. But Into the Badlands is like the most epic show ever.
Yeah, Chris.
I haven't seen this week's Walking Dead yet either. I'm going to do that after this.
It made me laugh yesterday because Cody was going to catch the repeat of Walking Dead after the Into the Badlands.
Oh, God.
And the event that I texted you all about, that I told y'all could both eat a dick over. And that's all I said. Well, in the first commercial break of Into the Badlands, it had an interview with someone from the show, and it revealed what happened, and Cody just texted me, damn it!
Yeah, I figured it out, because
you can't stay off of social media for 2 seconds.
well, no, there wasn't really anything else that we had discussed that could have been that.
Sure.
So, I figured it out.
So,
And then you confirmed it a while ago.
well, you did say that you already knew what happened, so...
He confirmed it for you.
Yeah, because I'm smart like that.
No.
No. You were just on Twitter or Facebook today.
Like, he grabbed his...
No.
He grabbed his...
Believe me, no.
He grabbed his iPad like minutes after you said something.
I didn't look it up, though.
No, you probably did.
We were watching Survivor Series. I was tweeting about booty juice.
Booty juice.
Booty juice.
No, Booty Aid. It was Booty
Oh yeah,
Aid.
Booty Aid. Booty
Hold
Aid.
on. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Who was it? Booker T that said something about Booty Aid?
No, it was JBL.
Okay.
JBL's back on wrestling now?
As a
Commentator
yeah.
on Raw.
Oh.
Pay-per-views.
Booty juice.
I need to start watching wrestling again.
So, anyway.
So before we started, there was something about you going off at GameStop that I have not heard this story of.
Oh God.
Oh.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
So, to put a little bit of a backstory on this, me and Weebo and Colburn all collect Pokemon cards. And every time I'm with Cody and we both buy Pokemon cards, I get shit and he gets amazing things. So
It's true. It's like almost every time.
Then you would think that you would quit going with them.
So people who are listening who might happen to collect Pokemon, I will get packs full of just the standard basic cards, and then Cody will draw the EX cards, like the super souped up rare cards. And one time we were in Walmart and I picked up a pack and I was going to buy it, and I don't remember. Ultimately, I ended up putting it down and decided not to get it. And Cody picked up that same pack and bought it and opened it in the car, and there was a fucking Mew EX in it.
You're a dick.
And
Hey, I told him if he put it down, I was gonna buy it. I gave him fair warning.
so last night we went into GameStop, and they had the new set in there, and they have these 3 packs that come with 3 booster packs and a collector pin. And so we were each going to get one of those. And we were at the counter, and the little girl that was working in there was talking about how she buys them, and she gets EXs and this and that. And Cody was like, yeah, every time we're together and I buy one, I get an EX. And she was like, have you seen the Mewtwo EX? It's freaking awesome. He was like, no, but it's going to be in here. It's going to be in this pack right here. And he pointed at one of the packs in the blister. And we all had a good laugh about it until we went out to the car. And this motherfucker opens the fucking package,
And it's in there?
opens that booster pack that he had pointed to in the store, and that goddamn Mewtwo EX was in that booster pack.
And that's when you go back in and you make sure you tell the clerk.
He's getting that part. But I just open it. I just look at the card for like a few seconds. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Because like right before when we got in the car, and I said, what would happen if I actually got this? And he was like, I would just be fucking pissed.
I told him I would make him walk home.
And I'm just looking at it, and he's all he says is, "Damn it." So we finish opening our packs, and then Chris is like, yeah, I'll just buy you the Morgan Pop, because when we were in there, he was teasing me because I wasn't getting the Morgan Pop, and he's like, I'm gonna buy this. I was like, no. So he just put it down. We left, got the cards. So yeah, we went back in there and continued.
We worked out a trade, but anyway, so the exact package that he pointed at and said that card is going to be in this package was the package that fucking card was in.
The people that were working the counter got a good laugh out of it when we walked back in.
If I was gonna say if he was just a giant dick and didn't work out something so you could get that Mewtwo card, because I mean you got the fucking Mewtwo amiibo hanging on the wall over there, so I know you love Mewtwo.
I mean, I was going to trade it to him if I got it either way.
What I would have done, but had you not and been a dick, what I would have done is I would have bought the Morgan Pop and just burned it in front
Oh,
of
I
him.
told him that's what I was going to do.
Because, that's how Morgan's going to die in the show.
No way, Morgan's not gonna die, bro.
Oh, I know. I was like giving Cody shit about it because it's his favorite character.
Oh, I
it's
bet he
almost
will.
guaranteed right now.
I bet he will die.
Yeah, because it's Cody's favorite character.
I hate you all.
They have a new series of the figures, like the one that's over there, for the show, and it might as well be called the Cody Standifer Fan Pack, because every single one of them it's like Bob, Dale, who was the other
Bro,
one?
you like Dale?
Bob, Dell, I think Herschel was in that pack. Morgan,
Morgan was one of them. Carol,
and Rick.
yeah. So it was like the Cody Standifer Fan Pack, all of the favorites that have been killed off, and plus Carol, who probably will be killed off, and Rick.
this is as spoilery as I'm gonna get. It's not a spoiler. It's just a comment. But we need Look at the Flowers Carol to come back, Cody.
Look at the flowers.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Yep.
Look at the flowers.
Look at the flowers, Jared.
I don't want to look at the flowers.
She shot that girl.
Hey, you get to tend to rabbits.
I don't want to tend the rabbits either.
You could feed your little sister to a zombie.
I don't want to do that either.
So I had a shitty day at work today, and all I'm going to say about it is this. And I don't even know if I really should say this, but
People be bitches.
I received an email because I'm the guest services manager, and I get the emails when people write, email, or call in complaints about our store. So I received an email, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but it had my name in it. Just put it that way.
Oh, peachy.
And
Delete.
it
What'd
was
you do?
a 1-800 number call, and my boss sent me the email because he sends them all to me, but he was like, what is up with this? And I kind of suspected what the issue was, but he was like, call the number and listen to the complaint and let me know. So, to make a long story short, one of our employees had called the 1-800 number and pretended to be a customer and made a bunch of false complaints about the store. Evidently, she did not realize that we can actually listen to those calls and the recordings from them,
And figure out who it is.
and immediately knew from her very distinctive voice who it was. Not to mention the fact that she gave the address, because they asked for a phone number and address, and the address that she gave was one of the other employees' fucking home address. But anyway, it was already a shitty day, and that just set me off over the top. There wasn't anything I could do about it, and that just made it worse because I was really angry. And
I was really angry. He
So-
said in his most like Bob Ross voice.
So if you want to hear about my shitty day, if you can't tell, I had to fucking work today.
I did too. I just said I had the worst day ever.
But you normally work on Mondays. I've been off on Mondays for 16
You
fucking
get to go to work
years.
dressed like Luke Cage, though.
So that doesn't make it any more awesome to go to fucking work.
Was that the end of the story?
that was it. I
Oh.
didn't want to fucking go to work today.
You're fired.
Yeah, well, anyway. There's a lot more to that, but that part of it just was the final straw for me on today, was just knowing that I had to, not only knowing that it happened, but having to continue working with her for the rest of the day and not being able to say anything about it.
Oh, I was straight up throwing her into the frying.
Well,
No, you wouldn't, Cody. You make all kinds of veiled threats and then you don't do anything.
Okay, what would happen if I actually went through with those? People would lock me up quickly.
Yep, because here's essentially
this
what
would
you
become
do
a
when you
three-man
get
show.
mad. Yep. Here's Cody mad.
He turns into Assassin's Creed.
Yep, he throws his hood up and just sits there.
Contemplating.
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 I've
You've
seen
done
Cody.
Cody mad.
Playing.
I've seen Cody mad before.
Yeah.
I should have nothing but free time now that I'm fucking finally moved in.
Yes, and I want next week when we do this, I want us all to be on Skype. I want to get all that tested, and because you have an Xbox One, you have a headset for it, yes? Okay, I have an Xbox One, and I got a laptop, and you have a computer. So hopefully next week I'll have had time to test all of it, make sure everything is good, and we'll be able to do this on Skype, and it'll sound a hell of a lot better.
Cool, I'm down with that.
And then we can actually get other people on the show that, don't have to be in this room.
And we don't have to worry about all having to be in the same room to do it. So,
So I like you guys, but I don't know if I like
well,
you
if
that
you
much.
if you got babysitter issues or whatever, you can stay at home and sit and do it from your home in your underwear.
Well, see, the beautiful thing about me moving was I left my kids at my old house. So what I'm going to do is just every other week, when I get paid, I'm going to drop off a care package like they're prisoners. Make them go in the back room, and then I'm going to sit in the living room and run out and lock the door.
Who's paying the rent on the...
Oh, well, I guess somebody will figure it out. Or the new owners will get 2 free kids.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Got a house, got 2 free kids. What a coincidence.
So,
They're going to call the landlord and be like, so we were moving into the new house and someone left these.
Oh, don't tell me. Somebody left some cups there and stuff. No, they left their kids. They left their fucking kids.
There were 2 small Negro children hiding in the back bedroom.
and then the landlord's gonna be like, Jared's a big guy. I don't really want to call him.
Just let them stay.
Enjoy your new children.
Enjoy your house servants.
Whoa, whoa.
This took a dark turn.
Wow.
Oh, what? Because Jared's black, it's automatically racism?
Yes.
That is.
That's exactly why, yes. You can't say stuff like that, Matt.
That is kind of racist, man.
You just, wow.
Damn, dude.
You really crossed the line there. It's just... Why would they be house servants? Why couldn't they just adopt them and love them as their own?
So
Matt's all embarrassed and shit now.
I took a bullet for hilarity.
For hilarity,
Oh,
sure.
man.
You took a bullet because of your bold statements there.
You let that...
Says Mr. I constantly give the Hitler salute.
Yeah, because people be grammar Nazis.
people be grammar Nazis.
Cody, one of your most famous quotes is, I was not ever a member of the Nazi Party. I was only following orders. Heil Hitler!
Had nothing to do with the war.
Oh, there he goes.
Wow. Anyway, in non-racist...
So I've had a question that I've been wanting to ask you guys for like...
Is it what's the deal with white people?
No. For like...
What is
for
the
like,
deal with white people?
For like 16 weeks. Well, ever since I was doing adult stuff.
Is it why in the fuck is there so much traffic on this street? Because I haven't
No.
figured that out yet.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is what you should do, man. You should totes move
Totes my guts.
to over there on my street. You would not have this issue at all. You get a nicer house.
No one owns
I mean,
cars.
it's probably more expensive too.
Nah, bro.
How much is the rent?
I don't know, but
That's not the important part
you
here.
should buy it,
That's
bro.
the most important part.
Because I think they're actually selling the house right next door to me, and I want to say it was like $50,000, bro.
Matt,
And
you
you
want
could build a cool, badass little tunnel going from house to house.
That's right.
That would be badass.
you want to whip out that credit card, Matt, and buy me that house?
I'm alright.
Oh, so I just was checking the news, and apparently we are in a travel alert, like all U.S. citizens, until February 24th.
Okay. We've been under Terror Alert Orange for 17 years now.
I don't.
Well, I mean, this is the first time in a while we've had an actual travel scare.
Okay, it's because of France last week.
Well, also, the U.S. has been getting threats since then on major cities.
Cody, we get threats like every week.
Okay, but...
This is only a headline now because of Paris.
Yeah, I mean, now we know they'll actually go through with it. Idle threats are idle until somebody acts.
I think we figured that out in 2001. And then again in 2005 or 6 when they bombed London. And then there was the whole Boston thing a couple of years ago. But anyway, back to the laughy part of the show.
Yeah, so
Cody, get off the BBC so we can be happy.
Uh-huh.
back to my question. So we all play video games, right? I have a question.
No.
Is microtransactions ruining video games?
Yes. To an extent, it depends on what it is. Like, if you can, enjoy the game, like, something like Street Fighter or Dead or Alive, any type of fighting game,
Well,
there's
it's Street Fighter,
microtransactions.
so you can't enjoy it anyway.
Uh-huh.
Bro, you don't like Street Fighter?
I don't like Street Fighter. I I've sworn off of Capcom games since they were like, Street Fighter, oh, you gotta pay for Street Fighter Ultimate Edition, you gotta pay for Street Fighter Super Ultimate Edition, and keep going out.
Capcom makes some good games.
I was about to say they do. Capcom versus Marvel.
Devil May Cry.
Street Fighter.
I've sworn off of them because of
Any
that
Mega
fucking
Man
bullshit. Mega Man, I will get.
Isn't the Deadpool game
Do you play
Capcom?
Dead or Alive? I mean, Dead or Alive.
Deadpool game is not Capcom.
Oh my god, what? Do you play Devil May Cry?
I don't. I haven't played Devil May Cry since Devil May Cry 2.
I'm with you on that one.
The new Devil May Cry is fucking awesome.
Devil May Cry is like Assassin's Creed to me. Did you try to hand me
No,
that?
I did. I don't know why, but I did. No, Devil May Cry is nothing like Assassin's Creed.
I mean, like, the first Devil May Cry was awesome. Like, I loved it. And then, just like the first Assassin's Creed, I loved that game. Then the second one...
It was amazing.
See, I didn't like any of the Assassin's Creed games.
Well, that's just, well, we're sorry you're wrong, Cody.
The newest Devil May Cry, though, is awesome. It's a reboot. It's awesome. I love it. I love Devil May Cry.
You just want to make out with Dante. I see the way you
what's
be looking
today?
at your on-screen avatar.
Today is Wednesday. That's my woman crush Wednesday.
Wow.
I think today is Monday.
No, today's Wednesday, Jaren.
No, today
Oh,
is
yeah.
Monday.
I forgot. Whoops.
I saw the look of confusion over your face. I was just like, I'm not even going to correct him. I'm just going to watch this happen.
The fuck?
But to answer your question, Jaren, going back to what you asked, I think it really depends on what game you're trying to play, because
That's what I was trying to get at.
there are some games, like the majority of games I don't think so.
Like the ones where you just buy, like, you know, skin changes or costumes, but overall the game, you still have full functionality to it.
Yes. But like games like Devil May Cry, Deadpool, things like that, where they release extra levels. Dragon Age was one they released extra levels and stuff for. Stuff like that you don't have to buy to be able to play the game is cool.
The thing is, though, the questions about microtransactions, y'all are just straight up talking about DLC right now.
Yes, I'm getting to that though. There are games though, like Killer Instinct and Warframe, where you can't really play the game unless you spend the money to do it. I mean, I guess you could play Killer Instinct if you like playing as the one character.
And the one character wasn't even Cinder. Have they even released Cinder yet?
I think he's
I think
out
they
now.
finally did.
Like, Cinder's the best Killer Instinct character of all time, no matter what.
I like Lucia.
They had to release one of the Battletoads first, and then Cinder.
The fucking Battletoads?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is about Killer Instinct, it's a free game, and you can buy the characters you want. You're still not paying the full $60 price tag.
How much are the characters each?
Not that much, because I remember when it first came out, you bought everything for the first edition, and it was like around $25.
I'm pretty sure the characters are like $5.99 a piece, and that was a promotional deal that Chris got. That came with pretty much the full game at the time.
Oh, I know, but still.
But anyway, there are games where you don't have to buy stuff, and there are games where you have to buy stuff to enjoy it. That to me is an example, because I don't want to fucking play as what's his name? Jago. I don't want to play as Jago every time, and I don't feel like I should have to pay $5 to play a Spinal.
So,
What's your outlook on it?
That's essentially you're paying $5 for a game. Because Killer Instinct, again, is free. So you pay $5 to get Spinal.
But microtransactions, that's how they work though. The game is free, and then you have to buy. It's like mobile games. You get a free mobile game.
Right.
There's that Pokemon Shuffle game that's free, but you have to. You can only make like 3 moves every 16 hours, and you have to wait unless you want to spend
That's
money.
the microtransaction that I have the biggest problem with.
The worst offender to that was Dungeon Keeper. When EA released that, and pretty much the only way you could play it other than 15 minutes is microtransactions.
Yep.
I guess I don't play games like that because it's bullshit. So I guess if the answer to your question is it's bullshit, then that's the answer. But
See, that's one reason I really like JRPGs or any type of Japanese gaming is you get the full game, but pretty much the only thing you pay for is like additional costumes, extra money, just stuff that you don't really need, but if you want, there you go.
That's the one problem I have with JRPGs, though, because, like, a full game, like an American RPG like Mass Effect, is released with the full game, and then they come out with their DLC, which is more missions, expansions, more characters.
horse armor.
It's not Mass Effect, but fuck you and the horse armor. That happened one time with Bethesda. Anyway,
Horse armor.
JRPGs give you a way to cheat the game by being able to purchase more money, more experience.
But you don't have to. That's the thing.
Right. I'm just saying. I hate JRPGs.
You don't have.
Sorry.
You don't have to on any game. You could play Pokemon Shuffle if you want to make 3 moves every 16 hours without ever spending a dime on it. That War of Heroes game that we all used to play, Jerem, with the Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but so you don't have to. But if you like to go back to Killer Instinct, yeah, the game is free, and yeah, I only had to pay $5 for Spinal, but I'm not going to play the game by myself, and everybody don't want to play a Spinal.
Right.
To properly enjoy the game, you're going to end up spending about, because I think the last time I looked at it when me and Michael was going through games when he first got his Xbox, to get the full set that was out at the time, plus all the characters and all that fun stuff, it was like $89 or something.
Which comes up to a game plus DLC released after, because Killer Instinct, released as a full package, was like maybe $35 with their first character roster. And then just like with any Capcom games or something where you buy DLC characters after that, it'd come up to about $90 after all the DLC characters.
But Capcom, I don't remember any of the Capcom games where you had to purchase character by character. Especially with the new Street Fighter that's coming out, they already said you get the full game and the full roster. The only thing you'd be paying for is cosmetic DLC.
True, but before they've done that, they have released character packs, even character by character, which I prefer to do character by character, because then you get the characters you want, you leave out the characters you don't want, and it still comes up to the $90, which would be about the same price as paying for all the DLC to get the final edition of Street Fighter 4.
I don't know, but I don't see how you can swear off of Capcom games because of one thing like that. That'd be like everybody swearing off Bethesda because of horse armor.
Well, that happens every single time with a Capcom game. I mean, it happened with Marvel vs. Capcom. It's happened with Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4.
How did it happen with Marvel vs. Capcom?
Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate Edition, Marvel vs. Capcom Edition 3.
There wasn't a third one.
Slow your roll
There was an Ultimate Edition, but it's essentially like getting the Game of the Year edition of any other game. It had the additional characters and
which you could not
all
get
the different
as
cosmetic.
You had to buy that game. You could not buy the DLC.
Because I'm pretty sure
that was the main reason most people said fuck Capcom.
Because I'm pretty sure I could. I had the option to buy it on the PS3.
I think it might have come out a long time later, but you couldn't get it at its original release.
It might have just been an Xbox ordeal because Capcom. I don't know.
Because it was even on PS3 forums I was looking at.
I don't know. I just don't understand swearing off an entire game company because of something stupid like that.
Because they rip off their customers. I see a perfect reason to do it.
I guess it's the same reason that I swear off iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that goes back to
devil.
the horse armor situation. Do you swear off Bethesda because they tried to make you pay outrageous amounts for something shiny?
Or something that if you wanted, you could buy? No. But you could buy it if you wanted. Most people didn't want horse armor. That's why horse armor didn't sell. Most people want the extra characters in fighting games.
But like with the Ultimate Edition, there was like one character I really cared about, so I didn't have to buy that.
Right. Which you probably didn't. But for a lot of people, those were all characters they wanted.
So to kind of sum up the argument, pretty much, what I'm hearing is he's saying that Capcom sucks at selling shitty microtransactions. You're saying he shouldn't swear off of them because they're pretty cool. But what he's saying is you shouldn't have microtransactions that change the game.
Right.
Okay.
But it really didn't change the game; it just added characters and.
Well, I mean, but here's
color
the thing,
schemes.
though. if perfect example, if Destiny, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, Destiny is really bad about the microtransactions. Same thing. I can't remember the name of the free-to-play game that me, you, and Cole were playing for a little bit, where it was all microtransactions.
Warframe.
That was that game.
Like Destiny just dropped their microtransaction area, and Bungie is swore up and down that they're not going to start doing, pretty much what they call pay to play, which you buy better guns, you can do everything, you can upgrade and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was the one thing I had against the Battlefield series there around 3 and 4 was after a few months you could buy packages to unlock everything for certain classes and vehicles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It just ruined the fun of the gameplay.
And like my thing is this though, like, have y'all ever heard of Counter-Strike Go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly.
That game is super successful and has millions of players, but it's totally pay to play.
Like hundreds of dollars for just a different skin for your knife.
There was a person that was selling AK-47 on Twitter for like $400.
Oh yeah, I've seen a skin for a knife go for like $700. Man, it didn't add anything to the knife; it just made it look different. It was like a promotional knife skin.
And did y'all know that one fart burns approximately 67 calories?
Okay.
Well, what?
So it's going to be gassy?
Farting 52 times will burn 1 pound of fat.
From out of left field.
Yeah, very much so.
Sorry, I had a squirrel moment.
So Destiny farts.
Just don't put too much faith in one because you might.
You might get a knee in the stomach and shit over in the kitchen.
So, but back to my story.
He hasn't listened to that episode yet.
I haven't yet. I haven't. But what I'm looking at right now, this GIF that I'm looking at that somebody shared it has a free user.
What is it?
A GIF. A GIF. See, look at it.
Go ahead.
Oh. What do you say, GIF, Chris?
I can't even tell what the hell it is.
It says free user.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a girl, and then the pay user just kicks her in the dick.
That's pretty much how it is.
And so, like, I mean, the reason why I asked that is because I feel like nowadays the initial $60 for the video game is no longer good enough. Like, think about when we were growing up. Even like PlayStation 2 days, right? And Xbox. Was it Xbox first? Original Xbox?
Yeah.
So, when those were out, yeah, you had online play, but you paid $60 for your game. You got everything the game had.
Exactly.
There was no, you pay $30 and get this other character, or...
That was back when DLC didn't really exist.
Yeah.
Well, didn't exist except for PC games.
I want to know, when is it going to be back to that?
It never will.
Probably
as
never.
long as there's an open marketplace on pretty much any type of console, then you're gonna have microtransactions for the rest of the time.
I hate that too.
I don't have a problem with DLC because, I mean, like, don't bring up Horse Armor because it bring up Bethesda again, but, like...
Horse armor.
Yep. Anyway. So, I bought Morrowind.
Horse armor.
God damn it, Chris. Anyway. I bought Morrowind. Horse Armor. I bought for $60. I bought the 3 expansions for that game for another $60. All 3 of them were like $20. I got well over 60 to 100 more hours out of that game because of the expansions. Same with Oblivion, same with Skyrim, same with Fallout, same with all 3 Fallouts now because I've already paid for the season pass for Fallout 4.
Do you like that game?
I love it. It's been out for 3 weeks and I'm 27 hours into it.
Holy shit.
Wait, no. No, I have math wrong. I'm 31 hours into that game.
Holy shit.
And I've only done like maybe 5 of the main story missions.
It must be nice.
What does your town look like? Do you have a whole bunch of people?
I'm setting it up in a castle right now.
Oh, the place that you took when we were over there watching it?
Yep, when I blew away a Godzilla villain.
Oh god.
I fought a giant shrimp that emerged from the sea.
Wow.
It looked like that lobster thing Godzilla fought in the 60s.
Gojira.
I thought about buying the game, but I have never played Fallout before.
Whoa. What?
Cody's offended.
I've never played Fallout.
Do you still own your PS3?
Yes, I do.
You won't borrow Fallout 3?
Well,
Maybe later.
If you buy Fallout 4, if you buy Fallout 4 right now, they give you a download code for Fallout 3.
Really?
Yep.
Is it the Game of the Year edition?
I don't know.
I would imagine it would be.
I would think so. Yeah.
Because you can buy the Game of the Year edition for their older consoles for like $20 new.
Yeah.
My problem is, man, I'm just never really been that big on Fallout. Like, it's never just caught my eye. Like, the next game I'm gonna buy definitely is gonna be Star Wars Battlefront.
Yep.
Like, hands down.
I've already heard people complaining about, like, going back to the transaction thing, I've already heard people complaining about the fact that it only comes with 4 maps and you have to buy the $70 season pass to get the rest of the maps. Granted, it's going to have like 20 maps come out with it, but I can see why some people were angry.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Like, you would expect, I mean, with other online shooters, there's at least like 10 maps. And then you get the DLCs that come with, 4.
Keep going. I just want to fact check something real quick because I've heard that 4 maps thing before.
Like, I found out from people that play it. Like, Micah was the first person that told me.
Yeah, I know, and it's because it's Micah that I'm not certain that it's 4 maps.
Well,
Micah does exaggerate.
Well, I've heard from Micah and I think
It's like 4 maps.
Ronnie. I think Ronnie told me about it too.
It's bullshit.
But that's what I've heard. Like, it's 4 maps. You can get the 5th one. Like, your download code that you got for pre-ordering it was for the movie map that gets released a week before the movie.
It's so gay.
So something I was gonna tell you guys.
You're gay.
No.
It's okay.
I'm not that at all. So one of my
My God, what the fuck?
One of my, I guess I would say inspirations to actually do YouTube and, play competitive Call of Duty and things like that. His name is Junior Chaos. Junior Chaos, also known as Jimmy, right? So,
are you sure it's not Jimmy, aka the other thing?
Whatever. it doesn't matter. Needless to say, I found out that this motherfucker lives in Hot Springs.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna find that bastard. You hear me, Jimmy? I'm coming for you.
He's coming for you, motherfucker.
I wonder if he knows Spazzy W.
I don't know, but he is the owner or part owner of the Team Caliber, the competitive Call of Duty team.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was like I was looking through his videos, and I was watching one, and I was looking through his description because I was looking for a link for something, and I saw that motherfucker. I don't know why I keep calling him motherfucker. Like, he's like literally one of my idols.
He's definitely not going to talk to you now.
But I was looking through his video, and I was like, his PO box says Hot Springs, Arkansas. What are the chances that he comes all the way from wherever he is just to come to Hot Springs
Check his mail.
to check his mail? You know what I mean? And so I was like, dude, that's crazy. But then he was then the next video I watched, it was a Star Wars Battlefront video, and he was talking about how,
hi y'all, we're playing Star Wars.
No, the game is gonna be great. You should get it, Chris.
Oh, I didn't say, hey.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about it.
You should get it, man. You should get it. But I just wish y'all would all come to PlayStation 4.
Oh no.
Come on, man.
Oh no.
I plan on getting both.
You need to play.
Mainly, the main thing that's making me get a PS4 is one of my favorite games is getting an HD remake, and they're coming out with a new one.
Which one?
Valkyrian Chronicles.
I thought you were about to say Final Fantasy VII because I have a point about them.
I was always a bigger fan of 8.
Cody's just
pissed off the internet.
Cody just scoffed.
No, I
at
liked it, but that's Valkyrian Chronicles is the main reason.
The greatest game ever made.
I'm about to say you just broke the internet. Yeah. Like you just destroyed it.
You're about to get crucified on Twitter when this releases.
I don't hate it. I like it. I'm just like, you said that. I was like, no, that's not. I'm not one of those overhyped people. It's like I have other games I like better.
The internet just heard you scoff at Final Fantasy.
In the description for this episode, it's going to say, quote, fuck Final Fantasy. End quote. Dash Weebo.
Why do you hate me?
But no.
Please don't do that.
So back to that. Star Ocean, one of my favorite games of all time.
I love Star Ocean.
They're actually making a remaster of that too.
Seriously?
And it's coming out. Yeah.
Oh hell yes!
I can't wait for that. But the only reason that I want to get an Xbox One is for Halo 5.
You can play Xbox 360 games on it now too.
You can do the same thing on PlayStation.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because if you buy the
I don't have to buy anything to play 360 games on my Xbox.
Yes, you do.
No,
you
I
have to
don't.
buy the game, don't you?
Well,
If we own the game, then because I still have every one of my 360 games.
I was about to say. So check this out. So when the backwards compatibility comes to PlayStation
shut up,
4,
Jaren.
which is already there, I already have all the Modern Warfares that I'm going to go back and
You
play.
ain't got shit.
I do. I really do. I have
But
two
don't
shit,
Didn't you
and I
have,
have shit.
didn't you have to buy those games to play them?
Yeah. I had to buy the games.
Fuck Xbox. How about that, bastards?
I had to buy all these fucking games to play them.
Y'all support the
This is
devil.
fucking stupid. What was the guy's name that you were talking about?
His name is Jimmy.
What was his
Junior
other name?
Chaos.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Chaos.
Jimmy Chaos?
Chaos.
No, you said something else a while ago.
Junior Chaos.
Junior
Here, let me just tell you his thing.
Chaos.
And the
I'll look him
lords
up on-
of the underworld.
I'll look him up on.
So it's Junior Chaos, all one word?
I don't fucking know. Hold on.
I love this.
His name on YouTube is Chaos X Silencer.
You got pissed when you were DMing that people were playing games while you were trying to DM.
Because the yeah.
When we're trying to record and you're playing your 3DS.
Put
I
your
have nothing-
3DS away.
I have nothing to say right now, and I can actually multitask.
Uh-huh. Because here it says to be Cody. What?
Because are you talking about last week when we were playing D&D?
Oh. Okay, bring this up because it sounds like it's going to be funny.
Oh no, it was when we were playing and we were split off from the rest of the group, and it was just randomly jumping to us, and we're like, "What?"
Okay, that was a hard cut.
What was it on Twitter, on Facebook, or shit, YouTube?
Chaos X Silencer.
Chaos X Silencer.
On the face twit tubes.
On YouTube.
Hey, Chris.
But I'm totally gonna, cause so I have his email for business. So
Stalker.
I'm totally gonna reach out to him and be like, hey, bro, all I want is for you to come on be on my podcast. But he was the whole reason I brought this story up was because he was talking about doing like an actual meet.
Is there a point to this?
Yeah, he was talking about. He was talking about.
Trying to get someone semi-famous on our podcast.
I was kidding.
He
Jesus.
was talking about doing a meet at the release of the Star Wars movie at the Rave in Little Rock.
Oh.
Oh, too bad. We'll
Cody's
be
over here
down the
snapping
road.
selfies, by the way.
On the 3DS.
I didn't. I had the sound down. I didn't realize it was going to do that.
It sounds like somebody breaking a stalk of celery over here. Woo! You don't have to give me your courtesy laughs.
I was gonna say I didn't laugh.
He turned all the way around and went ha 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 with a straight face.
I didn't laugh at all.
But back to Final Fantasy.
Fuck Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly.
I did not say
Weebo.
that. I did not
Weebo
say
underscore
that.
smash.
I did not
On
say
Twitter.
that.
Hey, I think I should. I'm
Oh my
gonna
gosh.
tweet him right now.
Please don't. Seriously, guys, stop.
You'll never guess what this motherfucker said.
Listen to this podcast and all the other episodes to hear what he said.
I hate you all.
This
Were you-
motherfucker ain't one of us. He said fuck Final Fantasy VII.
We're using Cody as clickbait.
Oh, the hood just went up. Shit just got real in here.
So, so my tweet, My tweet says, "Did that Weebo _smash just say fuck Final Fantasy 7?"
We should make that this week's poll.
Find out on this week's podcast.
Oh no.
Cody, thank you for giving us multiple clicks this week.
Hey, I'm just trying to get.
I don't know why you're mad when you didn't say it.
It's still gonna make trolls hit me.
So, fuck the trolls.
Okay, so I think we might not be screwed for owning Xboxes for Final Fantasy VII. Because they keep feeling the need to qualify with it will come to PlayStation 4 first. They
Oh
keep
well then
using the
yeah.
term
Well,
first.
unless they mean Vita. They could mean Vita.
I don't know how that would. I don't know how that would play on Vita.
I also don't think the Vita is. I really think Sony's starting to give up on the Vita.
Maybe.
Because it's kind of shit.
The Vita was good.
Colburn, that's
It was-
gonna bash you now.
It was just it was just before its time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The way that sentence started here before you got it was before its time. It sounded like you were going to go, the Vita was good. It was just terrible.
It was the only thing that was awkward to me about owning a Vita, because I had a Vita, of course, I'm a Sony fanboy,
Mm-hmm.
was the touchpad on the back. Like,
Yeah, I don't like. That's the only one thing that kept me from getting a Vita was the touchpad.
I was like, the fuck? Am I practicing my fingering?
it was so awkward.
I'm like, I have no use for this.
Yeah.
And then there was that one game, I can't even remember what game it was. Like, you had to use it to look around, and I was like,
Oh,
no,
God.
fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not playing this game anymore.
Yeah, and most developers aren't even supporting it anymore. They're just like, no, we're done with it.
Poor Vita. It's the BlackBerry of handhelds. But
Speaking of that, I'm gonna say this because y'all all kept cutting me off when I was gonna make this joke earlier, and now I remembered. to
So,
say
Jared,
it.
how was your day?
You made your comment about Apple, and while we were talking about games, and he was over there talking shit about Capcom.
yeah.
Apple is like the cell phone version of Capcom, and the iPhone is like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4.
Bravo. I enjoy that reference.
Yes, that was worth waiting almost 25 minutes to say.
Good job, Chris. You get a fist bump.
That was.
Anyway, go ahead. You had something to say? Probably something hateful about a beloved franchise.
Tell us how you really feel about every other franchise that everybody loves.
Have you guys seen that terrible Back to the Future movie?
Weebo _smash says Star Wars is overrated.
I actually have a friend of mine that says that all the time. I'm just like, why do you keep trying to piss me off?
Alright, who do we need to go kill, Cody?
It's my friend that lives in Glen Rose.
So,
Okay, alright, let's go assassinate Glenrose then.
Burn Glen Rose to the ground! It'll be like Sherman's March to the Coast.
Oh, God. That was great though, Chris, because earlier you said, good luck tonight, Glenrose Beavers, and now it's like, burn Glenrose!
didn't they win? Did they win?
Yeah, they did.
No one cares.
Yeah, no
People
one
from
knows.
Glen Rose do.
Do we have a listener from Glenrose?
Do we
we
have
might.
to?
I don't know. They might have saw that tweet and was like,
I was about to say,
shit, yeah, I'm gonna...
half the people that listen don't even know where the fuck Glenrose is.
Yep.
They're probably listening to
prob-
themselves. What the fuck is a Glenrose?
Half of the listeners probably don't even know that Arkansas is a state.
sex position.
I know. Glenrose, is that a Walking Dead reference?
I have a friend of mine that listens. Wow.
That was great.
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
Wow.
Oh man.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, Chris is getting really local with his references on our podcast page, and it just made me think back to Cody's first post on the Facebook page. It was like, do you like this card game, Force of Will? Come play with us. I'm like, God damn, that's local, Cody.
Yeah, Cody, with your yokai.
You Pokemon ripoff.
So
I'm just not talking for the rest of this.
Hey, no, so Cody, I told you I was gonna be on your side about this yokai. Let me move your phone.
Let me figure out what yokai
Yeah,
is.
I was gonna say, let me study up real quick. Oh, so instead of throwing Pokeballs, you throw watches?
Okay, I'm sold. I'm interested in this game now.
No,
I want
no, bro. It's a watch that shoots out Pogs.
Cody's trying to fight the smile, but he knows it's funny.
So you throw small inanimate objects at monsters in the bushes to catch them and use them in fighting later?
They're a ghost.
That is nothing like Pokemon.
The ghost. Can monsters be ghost?
Some
Yeah.
pocket
Isn't it
monsters
A
are
monster.
ghosts.
I was about to say-
A ghost is a
Yo-
monster.
Yokai are spirits, like Japanese spirits
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yes.
that disrupt your everyday life.
There are definitely no Pokemon
Oh,
that
I
fit that
remember. I
description.
remember seeing that thing. I remember seeing the commercial for this. Like, you got to collect them because like they cause like bad luck and stuff.
You mean
like
you
that.
have to catch them all?
Like pretty much.
Okay, so
done.
essentially what I'm getting from then, Cody, is it's Pokemon mixed with Fatal Frame mixed with Apple iWatch.
Jiren is accidentally arguing against his own cause.
Cody, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm
Am I-
sorry.
Is that an accurate description though, Cody? Pokemon, Fatal Frame, iWatch.
Meh.
I have a question.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm
So-
being legitimately serious.
So-
Eddie is over there chasing a mosquito.
So I have one question though. There's this katana in here that looks like it's pretty lint. Like, does it when it gets ready to attack? Does it get hard? It's like shing, sparkle.
Oh,
Look at it.
oh wow.
So let me ask you this.
This guy makes you pee.
Maybe you can figure this out from
Fidget
reading that book, since I don't think he's going to answer.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to a new city, do you have to find their best fighter and fight against them?
Nope.
Do you have to find
Hey,
the
actually-
best ghost and fight against it?
Right now, your character's the only one that can see them.
Oh.
Actually, I'm
They're
reading.
going around helping people. Like, there's a bunch of side quests plus the main quest, but
So your character grows up to be Professor Oak.
He's the starter. But I'm looking through here, and it does say that it has different towns, like Beruli and Biddy.
Muter Mound.
The person,
Wallet Town.
the person who lives there is named Pisty. Pisty.
Ugh. That sounds like a horrible.
Misty was
Pokemon
from Cerulean.
fetish porn.
Brock was from Pewter City.
Oh. Bruce Wayne is about to attack you, Jaren.
Tell him to bring it on.
And if he comes down, Iron Man will probably come down with him.
So I had an argument the other day about Batman versus Iron Man.
Yes.
Batman wins hands down.
Nope. We have the Iron Man wins because we have the patron saint of the internet, Neil deGrasse Tyson, on our side.
No.
Yes.
I'm with you. Batman would win.
Thank you.
As much as I wish I could disagree with you on that, I'm afraid I would have to agree as well.
All right.
You're
all
outvoted.
fucking three of y'all. How?
So I'm gonna tell you how.
If Batman has enough time to prepare, which he would, There
Okay,
you go.
straight up death battle scenario. Iron Man versus Batman.
Batman wins
How?
Yep.
because Batman can actually fight. Iron Man can't.
Iron Man's
I guarantee you that
Very
he
good.
has something in his belt that will shut Tony Stark's suit down
Yep.
at any given moment.
You also have this problem. Alright, say we do them even level. We get Batman's Iron Man suit from Dark Knight Returns versus Iron Man in his Iron Man suit. The thing about it is, Batman buys all of his equipment. He knows nothing about how it works. Iron Man can fix shit on the fly.
I don't.
would he have time to fix his suit in the middle of combat?
I was about to say I don't think he would have time to fix that ass whooping that he's taking because Batman is punching him dead in his face. And I don't think that Batman would take too long to figure out that the little glowy thing in the circle is like his fucking heart.
And then
So-
he would be dead.
So I don't think it would take that long.
That depends on what era of Iron Man you're looking at. But
Yeah.
either way, at the end of the day, I do feel like Batman would probably shut the suit down fairly quickly, and that
Yeah, I
would
was about to say I think he would dispense
that would be the end of it.
of Iron Man very in an honorable but yet
Dead.
vicious fashion.
He would murder-nate him.
With the EMP.
Yeah, tight.
Like, that's
type
pretty much
thing.
all that would.
And then he just ripped his helmet off and
Wait,
punched him in
didn't
the face.
Batman use something
He
like
wouldn't
that?
even
in
have
one
to
of the
punch
comics?
him.
Like he used like an EMP to take out somebody.
How would he get out of the suit if it was shut down?
The suit runs off the arc reactor, which does not work. Which is not which is not a fully electrical device.
He would
that-
throw a batarang into the arc reactor.
Yeah, I think
Or punch it.
Or he would call Robin and be like, Robin,
But fuck this cat.
The really bright, glowy thing in the middle of his chest is his power source.
I still say, I'm pretty sure Batman would win though, hands down. Like I don't see. That's why no matter what happens, if I'm picking a top 10 like we did that one day, or a five
Wait,
team.
pause, record, and then we'll go back.
Huh?
Are we recording now?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never heard it click.
I clicked it, and then you started talking about what we had just finished talking about,
Oh well.
and then
But no, so that's why if I always pick a top 5, Batman's always number 1 or number 2, because I feel like he can't lose.
yeah, I used to do when I was on the message board that I've talked about it before, the Yabs message board when it was still a lot more active than it is now. But I ran a weekly poll where, and this is straight comic book people. There's nothing on there but comic book fans because they all came there. It was on comicbookresources.com originally, so all the people there comic book fans. Anyway, so I would run a weekly poll, and it started out with some random hero from one versus some random hero from the other. And they would vote to see who they thought would win, and they would explain in the threads why, etc. What ended up happening was I ended up getting Batman in the poll, and I went like several weeks straight where it was Batman, because what I would do is the first poll had 2 heroes. The winner of that one went to the next poll to face a new hero, and then the winner of that one would move on, and etc. etc. It ended up being Batman, and I was throwing shit at the wall like Wolverine and Deadpool and stuff, and they were coming up with valid arguments as to how Batman would end up winning against those people, and I just got tired of Batman winning all the time and
So you
stopped
through
doing
it.
it. Yeah, but
I'm legitimately trying to think of someone that could beat Batman. Not because I don't like Batman, just because.
Batman shouldn't be all powerful, but he is.
Yeah.
right.
I'm sorry, man. I don't see anybody. Okay, so when I say I don't see anybody beating Batman, that's excluding the people that would like stroke Batman out with just the thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Thor's dad.
Odin.
You know, Odin would destroy Batman just on a whim. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Scarlet Witch could do the same thing.
I don't think she could.
She could.
I think Batman would fuck her up.
You wouldn't be able to, because all she would have to do is whisper "No more Batman" and he's gone.
But
from
what if
existence.
right when she got no more, he hit her with that thing that shocks that he used on who did he use it on? Anyway, it was one of his villains that were just like fucking crazy, and he totally bataranged him in the face, and it left a thing here, and he like neuralized him, like and like drool in big eyeballs.
That would only work if she didn't see it coming, because she could stop it.
Okay, that's true. I'm gonna figure out how he could beat Scarlet Witch and come back.
There has to be a way.
Maybe you should engage the internet. Maybe that can be our poll today.
Yeah,
Could Batman beat the Scarlet Witch?
Could Batman beat Scarlet Witch? That'd be a good one.
I feel like he would be powerless against Purple Man, the villain from Jessica Jones.
I haven't watched it more than the first episode. I'm not real familiar
What
with
is that
her
on? Is it on
lore.
Hulu?
It's on Netflix.
Netflix? Okay, I'll
The
watch
Netflix
it.
series like Daredevil was.
I haven't watched Daredevil on Netflix either.
Daredevil's awesome.
Daredevil's
It is.
amazing.
I know one person that could beat Batman.
Who?
And his name is John Cena.
Wow. No.
We should just end the podcast there and just edit that in.
I've done that once before already.
I know. I feel like it would be a nice little throwback.
And his name is like those things make me the happiest.
Yo,
Like-
Some of them do.
they make me the
Well,
happiest
besides
when they
the one
actually-
that you saw about the kid, but I'm gonna tell you the funniest one that I've seen to date is the one that says it has a picture of John Cena talking to I think he was talking to what's the late night show guy, Conan O'Brien.
Mhm.
He was talking to him
He's one of them.
on the no, what's the other one? Jimmy Fallon.
Hundreds of them.
God.
It was so he was.
Jimmy Fallon.
You don't like Jimmy Fallon, bro? He brought
You
you.
gotta remember, Matt hates a lot of things.
He brought you such great things as celebrities read mean tweets.
Oh, I love that.
That I do enjoy. I enjoy his segments. I don't like Jimmy Fallon because I don't think Jimmy Fallon's funny.
Okay, I understand.
Matt also likes Final Fantasy VII.
So he was talking to him and it was like a picture meme, and it said, so I was sitting there getting all into this video, and lo and behold, it said my name.
I saw that. I laughed so damn hard at that.
And then, but speaking of Jimmy Fallon though, like, to all you listeners and everybody in this room, I need y'all to go look up Jamie Foxx sings incredibly unsexy songs sexily, or sexy incredibly unsexy words sexily. It's pretty funny. You should watch it. He says loofah.
Oh, loofah.
Loofah's not sexy, but he says it's sexy.
It's the sexiest thing ever.
Loofah's not sexy.
It's not.
Cody's gonna go home and masturbate in his loofah right now.
The only person I ever knew that owned a loofah was Cat from Cat Dog.
Oh, okay. I was afraid of where that was going. I thought you were gonna be like, the only person I ever knew that masturbated into a loofah
Was Matt.
I don't even own a loofah.
That's what they all say.
I mean, I don't understand what the point of a loofah is. Like, what's the point? Just use a face towel. That's what they make face towels for.
Your guess is
I
as good as
don't
mine.
use one, so
You don't use face towels, bro? Or you don't use
no,
loofahs?
but I
He
don't
just
use a
doesn't
loofah
shower.
either.
Chris doesn't shower.
Nope.
Exactly.
I use Eddie.
Oh, that's weird.
That's so weird.
Eddie, you can never lick me again, bro.
Is that why we've seen his dick like 3 times tonight?
No, I don't mean that he licks me.
Eddie comes in the room and he knows what's gonna happen.
I meant that I soap up Eddie's back and I use Eddie as a loofah.
Yeah, that's not what you meant.
No,
That is
that's not what you meant.
That's not what you
What
meant.
you said is disgusting. What I said is normal.
In the South.
Yeah, this is the South, Jaron.
Hey,
Where
hey.
people have flowers planted in no toilets.
So,
White people be crazy.
So funny story about that. I don't know if I was dreaming or if I really read this.
No, you
But-
probably actually read it.
The article said 30-year-old man gets arrested for having sex with all his cows.
All of them?
That
All
doesn't
of
really
them.
surprise me. And it should, but it doesn't.
And I'm like, bro, what the fuck can you do to a cow? I mean,
Fuck it. Obviously. That's what he was
Maybe that's what he was doing. He was out on the field one day and just said,
He was-
fuck it.
He was plowing the field.
Yeah. That's the next step. Like, he was probably lonely. His wife left him, took the kids and his brothers and sisters, which are the same people, and he didn't have anything. He didn't have a loofah or Eddie, so he just went and fucked a cow.
that's terrible.
You
It
just
probably would have been a small cow. Unless he got one that was laying down.
or a step stool.
Yeah, he
Or a
could have used the
step
stool.
Yeah, step ladder. Climb up. Cow's like, "Mrr, what the fuck?" I don't watch a lot of late night TV. I did see The Undertaker on Jimmy Fallon I think it was last week.
Like, I just like celebrity reads mean tweets. Like, that's my favorite thing ever.
I will watch random clips on YouTube. That's where I saw the Undertaker clip. He was on Fallon. He tombstone a guy in a turkey suit last week.
I saw that.
The Justin Bieber carpool videos from the Late Late Show are pretty entertaining. If you haven't watched those, even Cody here, who hates Justin Bieber almost as much as he hates Final Fantasy VII,
Really?
and he enjoyed the carpool videos.
Well, if you want another quote to avoid Cody, I hate Final Fantasy X. That's praised as one of the best ones.
No, it's not. It's nowhere near Final Fantasy VII.
Oh no!
Like that. Your statement is
He's talking about popularity.
your statement is completely acceptable because I hated Final Fantasy X too.
If they announced today that they were going to do an HD remake of Final Fantasy X, nobody would come in their
They
pants
already
like
have.
they did when they did Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
They already did make an
At E3.
HD remake.
Yeah, they did.
Right, and you know what's crazy? I didn't even know that happened.
I didn't either. So, but when they announced the Final Fantasy VII remake at E3,
everybody died.
40 million people came at the same time. They had to evacuate the conference hall at E3 because
Splooge.
The thing is, though, the Final Fantasy VII remake, I'm still not convinced it's going to happen. I will not be convinced the Final Fantasy VII remake will happen until I see it
Because
on the store shelf.
They did announce it, back in 2008 that they were going to do it, and it didn't happen. No, they've announced that they were remaking it like twice before.
JT is like really getting into this licking over here. I'm sure the mic is picking that up also. So that all those noises are JT. He was scratching his elbow first, and now he's over there slurping on his stomach.
Oh,
Go ahead.
So one time before we started the podcast, I was hanging out over here, and I'd had something to eat, and I had leftover food on my hand, and JT noticed it and came over with my hand. I didn't think anything about it, and I saw my mom a couple days later, and I was like, yeah, I was hanging out over at Kirsten Cole's, and JT came over and licked my hand, and she just had this look of horror across her face. I was like, and then it clicked. I was like, JT's a dog, Mom, not a person.
Wow.
So
That you know of.
What
is going on over
there?
Who do you hate?
I hate
Chris?
No, I can't even think of her
Chris?
name now.
Eddie?
she's a comedian that is not
it's her.
funny.
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer?
No, I love Amy Schumer. I can't believe y'all said that.
Have you seen Trainwreck?
No, not yet.
I've heard that's
Oh
actually
my
good.
fucking god, dude!
It's actually pretty funny.
John Cena stole the damn movie too.
Because I do not like Amy Schumer. She is not funny. But
She's
that
gotten
movie was
She's gotten better recently.
This
When she
lady-
started out, I despised her.
This lady is legitimately.
Is it Sarah Silverman?
It is Silverman. That cunt.
Whoa!
is
Shit just got real. And
is
hold
never
on.
funny.
Jaren said the C word before Cody on the podcast.
Yep, I think you have the trophy for the first cunt.
Yes.
Jared gets a cunt
And
trophy
see,
next
I was actually trying not to do it.
You stole that from me.
You fucking cunt.
The hook came up now.
But she is not funny.
I
Ever.
agree.
And she's never been funny.
I agree 100%.
You've never been funny.
I have been funny.
Well, it's,
I have a lot of one-liners, but I feel like I do her job better than she does her own job.
Well, it's like Whitney Cummings. I watched her first stand-up special, and I was like, this bitch is not funny. And then the show Two Broke Girls came out, and it came on after 2.5 Men, so I watched it. I was like, this is pretty funny. And then she wrote the show, and her comedy started coming out more and more in the show. I'm like, I can't watch this shit anymore.
I saw a video, part of a video with two broke girls in it one time, and it made me vomit.
I've never even heard of Two Broke Girls. So.
You don't need to.
It was the first 4 episodes are good. That's all you need. And Kat Dennings is hot, so you can always watch Kat Dennings.
I'll never watch. Like, I literally really hate Sarah Silverman. Like, her and
He's getting passionate about
It
it.
boomeranged straight back to her.
I mean, I just can't not stand her. Like, I can't think of any. Like, she's supposed to be a comedian, and I can't think of anything she's been funny in.
She has no redeeming qualities.
None.
I feel like, and speaking of her though, here's something, like, every time I ever see her, I feel like, and I don't know, but I feel like she probably, number one, smells sweaty, and number two, probably has hairy armpits.
Yes.
You
I
didn't,
get that impression from her.
Like she looks like.
you didn't like her in Wreck-It Ralph?
No.
She-
I didn't even know she was there.
She was the voice of the little girl.
The little girl wasn't funny.
That's not really the same thing either.
I just say this. She looks like an average chick. Like, I expect Sarah Silverman to be working where I work right now.
She looks like an average person, and I suspect that she probably smells bad.
She looks like she should work at a Walmart.
I don't know why I get that impression about her. I'm sure she smells lovely.
She
But
probably doesn't.
I feel like
She probably doesn't.
I feel like
Because her hair looks greasy.
right. She looks dirty to me.
She does.
I'm gonna be honest. I was indifferent about Sarah Silverman before this conversation started, but then you got me thinking. I'm like, there's not been a Doug Loves Movies podcast I've listened to where I have not laughed at least one thing that someone said, except for Sarah Silverman.
And she sounds like she probably smells bad.
You love saying that.
Like, here's the thing. Sarah Silverman looks like the female that is in your high school that's a bitch to everybody.
Yeah.
But then, like, when your 10-year reunion hits, she wants everybody that she was mean to smash. You know what I mean? Like, she's that girl that's going live in the bathroom, like, giving all the dudes that she wanted to be nice to in high school, but she was just too much of a cunt to do it.
Wow.
All right. I have the description for this week's episode.
Cunt, fuck Final Fantasy. In it, cunt.
This week, EOH Podcast hates Sarah Silverman, breaks the record for most number of cunts used in an episode. Hint, it's like 8. And did at Weebo_Smash say, I hate Final Fantasy 7. It's terrible. Find out.
I believe his exact words were, fuck Final Fantasy 7 in its cunt.
I'm not gonna lie, man. That's almost like saying fuck Grand Theft Auto.
Did Debo Assassin say fuck Grand Theft Auto?
I did.
I honestly don't think people would be as upset about that, though.
I feel like they would.
I don't think.
So have y'all been watching the Grand Theft Auto videos, like the crazy shit that people have been doing?
I see that every week on Achievement Hunter.
What's that?
It's an offshoot of Rooster Teeth.
Okay, because I've been watching like little stuff that people have been posting on Facebook and stuff.
I have seen a lot of the mods, like for the PC version, like the gun that shoots cars.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that too.
Or what about summoning wells?
The Hulkbuster armor.
The dude,
Yeah.
no, what I've been watching is like this dude. He jumped off a mountainside on a pedal bike. Like he was pedal biking from the top. Like he mountain biked down it, flew off the edge, and landed in one of those airplanes that had the bay door open.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like 17 miles away
Yeah,
across the
and like
map.
the thing is, the airplane was nowhere near. Like he literally flew across the ocean, and then you could see the airplane form, and the door started to open, and then he landed in it.
Yeah,
I call cheats.
grab it. Yeah,
And
it's
then-
definitely cheats.
And then there was a Thug Life video of a guy, and he was coming down in the parachute. The plane hit him. He destroyed the plane. But he lived.
Wow.
It was great.
I won one of the random free mode challenges one day, just out by pure accident, because it was it was one of the falling ones, and I don't remember if it was to deploy your parachute closest to the ground or fall and survive. I think it was the parachute one. But I jumped out of my helicopter and I was falling, and I was like about to hit a building, so I was like shit, and I hit the button and his parachute deployed and he landed on the building and I lived. And it counted that as being close to the ground.
Nice.
So I won the parachute challenge with a record of 2 feet.
Nice.
That's
Very
awesome.
nice, Chris.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. Have you seen those videos of the weird gamer guy?
Cody has video game videos now?
No, I know you have, because
video.
there was one where he was like, they were interviewing him about something. Oh, the Satanist statue.
Oh, that guy.
Oh,
yeah.
that guy.
And he was like, I didn't see
Notice
that
me,
man.
senpai. Notice
Yes,
me.
that guy.
I like the one where he was getting interviewed at, what was it, San Diego Comic Con?
One of the Comic Cons. There was a video with him recently on Nerdist where they interviewed him at a convention just like last week. That dude is awesome though. Onyx the Fortuitous is his name.
So, YouTube video of the week.
hmm
I want you guys to go watch it.
Wizard Cops?
No. So we all, of course, we're all fans of Bleach, right?
Who?
Bleach.
Nope.
No.
Y'all don't like Bleach?
It's not that I don't like it. I've just never watched it.
Okay, I don't think it's Bleach. Anyway, what I'm talking about, I don't know what it is. But anyway, so I'm gonna find this video because I can't even think of what it's called. But do y'all remember I'm the Juggernaut Bitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the same guys that did that totally did another one over an anime.
Oh God.
and this dude like totally walks in the door, and he gets the shit kicked out of him. And the first thing the dude yells when he kicks him, he's like, "I found the hentai," and he kicks the shit out of him. And then so they expanded upon just that one and did like 4 other ones. Like one of the other ones, you ate the last motherfucking Twinkies. So I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna tag y'all in it.
I'm
It's
scared.
really funny. But what made me think of that was earlier today, or yesterday, while I was moving my stuff in, we were talking about Ronda Rousey.
Oh God, I am so glad she lost.
And how she got the shit kicked out of her.
Yes. Have you seen some of the memes for that?
Yes, I have.
Oh God.
And
Well,
then,
the other half of the internet hates Cody now.
No, most people are happy that she lost.
like, so what I was saying was like, when she kicked the shit out of her, the only thing she said when she kicked her was, "I found the hentai." And I was like,
There's a new Vine trend where they took this video of a guy getting hit in the face in Target with, it was a package of Valentine's candy, and it hits him in the face and he goes, "Oh, try me, bitch." But the video that clip was taken from, there's a full-length video, it's a couple of minutes. I showed it to you earlier, but it's pretty funny. It's called Grandpa Hates Valentine's. You should look that up and watch it. It's pretty funny.
Okay, I'll watch that when I go home because I don't currently have internet.
You should have Wi-Fi. There's Wi-Fi here.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about when I go home.
He doesn't have the internet.
I don't have internet at home.
So how are you going to watch it when you go home?
I'm holding my cell phone. I have internet on my cell phone. I don't have.
You
the
could save
actual
yourself.
internet.
You could save yourself by just connecting to the Wi-Fi in this room.
Meh. So my data plan is awesome. I never go over my data.
Is it unlimited?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Eddie woke up.
the mosquito is fighting back. Anyway, speaking of YouTube, I've been posting all the new episodes of this show to YouTube. You can search for Eye of the Hurricane Entertainment on YouTube. And I think the only old one that I have right now is episode 1. But when I have more free time, I will do the other older episodes. But I think 16 was the first one. So 16, 17, 18, and this one will all be on there. And episode 1 is on there. So check those out on YouTube. Click the ads so we can get paid. We'll be Oprah rich.
I doubt that.
You get a podcast. You get a podcast.
In a couple of decades, if everyone who watches it clicks the ads, we'll be Oprah rich in just a few decades.
I'm sure most of us will be dead by then.
Whoa!
In a few decades, bro. I'll be 48, bro.
How old do you think I am?
60?
No, I will be in a few decades.
Yeah.
You mean now?
No.
I think it's funny because that just reminds me, but one of the best stories I've heard on a podcast ever told is from Gus at Rooster Teeth, and when they were filling out their insurance, he walks in there and the insurance guy just looks at him and goes, "So, Mr. Rolla, what do you plan to do when you're 40? He goes, "Oh, I don't plan to live to 40. "Oh, huh, well, what do you plan to do if that doesn't work out and you do live to 40? "Shotgun."
Well. All right.
That escalated.
So there's a new
Yeah.
easy way to freak out your insurance person at work.
Yes.
Shotgun?
Although suicide does not pay life insurance.
Nope.
But that did make me... But when Cody said, well, I'll probably be dead by then, that's why I thought of that.
Yeah, I can see one.
So...
You did throw the hood up earlier.
Keep shotguns away from Cody.
The last thing that we will ever hear is Cody saying, "I love Final Fantasy VII."
Reverse.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
I think we should totally end on that note.
I do too.
Yeah. I'm going to let Cody do his outro first so that the last thing we ever hear isn't Cody, a.k.a. Weebo. Follow me on Twitter at Weebo_Smash.
Click, click, boom.
So, yeah, follow the show on Twitter. It's at EOH Podcast. visit our website, eohentertainment.com, which went down for it was down for about a day. A couple of days ago.
Did our servers crash because we got so popular?
No.
Ah.
My bank account crashed because we're not very popular.
I think that's partly my fault too. I tried to upload some porn to the blog site. I don't know what I was doing.
So
That sounds about right.
Eddie's getting restless and he's starting to get frisky over there with Mr. Jaron.
Is he going after your butthole
So
again?
we should.
This time he's going over the front.
Whoa, hold on. That's a little too much noise. So on that note, my name, once again, is Chris Robinson, aka Hurricane. You can follow me on Twitter at Hurricane_SXE. And good lord, Eddie Dog is getting super restless. He doesn't have his own Twitter. Maybe that's what the problem is. But yeah, so signing out this week with me were
Cody, aka Weebo, on Weebo_Smash at Twitter.
and
Debo Assassin, that's the little D, big D, big O, Assassin, on Twitter, YouTube, and the interwebs.
And Matt, 2man on Twitter.
And yeah. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. I forgot Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Everybody happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Eat a shit ton of food. I plan on eating like 16 different times a day on Thanksgiving, and then doing ungodly things to my toilet. What are y'all gonna do?
The same.
The same.
Matt is really struggling over there to hold Eddie back right now. So
Eddie's excited about Thanksgiving.
yeah, I forgot about Thanksgiving. I cannot believe we didn't mention that until now. But
I forgot about it too, actually.
yeah. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Just we'll talk about this next podcast, but we won't celebrate Thanksgiving in 10 years.
I can see that.
Thank you. Everybody else is like, no, Thanksgiving's important. Thanksgiving is important.
Thanksgiving
to me,
is really not that important,
to
actually.
everybody else, but we won't celebrate Thanksgiving in 10 years, and I'll tell y'all why.
I really see. I wish you hadn't brought that up because now it's hard for me not to say anything. So yeah, we'll save that for next week, and we'll remember. So yeah,
Because unlike you, we watch.
Eddie's about to kill Matt. So have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.